So, anyway. Here we are, Tuesday, 13/15/25 seconds, year 2021. The 8th month, August, which is August, and the 3rd day. I just had a tingling sensation in the tip of the finger. Here's the fingers. There's the wood pile that we've been sawing up here. Getting ready for the cold wiener coming up. Artificially induced weather ball control, harp controlled, fucking weather control, all kinds of shit going on, folks. Anyway, fingertips, we got some Manuka honey on these fuckers, and a couple videos back I shared with you how we saw a private physician on these things, and wonderful information on that. He said we could put pine pitch on them, and he even said we can clean them out with a cereal full, a small bowl full of water, and just put a drop of fucking Clorox bleach in them fuckers. Stir it up, put it in there to get into the... He's another physician, that the second one, or of the class. One was a doctor, one was a physician, although he calls himself a doctor, but he's more of a naturopath. That's why I call him physician. Physician, heal thyself, Jesus said. Of course, Jesus is fake, but... Anyway, whatever the fuck wherever we were going with that. Pine pitch, Clorox, and he liked the honey. He said honey is the best thing you can ever put on a wound ever. More or less crystallized honey, though, which is honey that's been setting for a while and it starts to crystallize. You know, reason being because you put runny honey on the fingers and it just runs off. But if you want, you could put a dressing around it to keep it in there and shit like that. But I'm more of a nudist colonist type guy. So, although I did put some clothes on, I let the physician wrap some clothes around these things, some breathable clothes. And they were on for around 4 or 6 hours. I took them off, and the swelling was down considerably. Otherwise, you take the clothes off, these things want to have full boner all the time. They fucking swell up just like that, man. Put a little bit of clothes on, they get limp. I mean, isn't that just a fucking natural law right there? Of course, these fuckers have never been naked like this before either. You know, they've always had fingertips as a form of natural clothing, but now you get to see what's behind the inside a little bit more, and it's a little bit too much of a shock for the fingers to be that naked. Anyway, so here I am, waiting to call the fucking Delray Medical Center, Dr. Eugenio Rodrigo. Call his office, call that office number, and ask him what the fuck's going on with this, you know, how to regrow these fingers and how much that's gonna cost and all that shit. So I just gotta get myself in the mood to call him, because I basically told the employer that, you know, another week and I'll be back to work on light duty. So I should have told him 2 weeks, but fuck it. It is what it is. There's always the weekends. You know, I always get weekends off, so 2 days in a row off is cool. So here we are, just relaxing, just kind of waiting now. There's a nice toilet right there. That fucker has an industrial strength power flusher inside that tank right there. You open that tank thing, and the hole inside of it's a big plastic pressurized fucking flushing unit, enough to flush a turd the size of your fucking arm. Yeah, I tell you, man, there's been some times I've ate a bunch of food and just sat on the toilet and it felt like I fucking just pushed out a fucking arm's worth of food, man. Whether it be solid or liquid or whatever the fuck, just fill the bowl up. Just keeps coming out. I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, it's still coming out? Wow. Anyway, so like I said, now that we got the internet, you know, all my time is automatically focusing on the fucking internet all the time right now, because usually I just go down to the local market down there. And they got free treasury prepaid internet because of this fake COVID thing. Although they call it COVID internet. But I went there yesterday and they had it turned off. Just when I just before I got this internet hooked up. The last time I went there, they turned it off. But who knows? It could have just been for that time to get me to go over there to get it. Who knows? All kinds of shit going on. Needless to say, I don't have to fucking walk down to the local market now just to see what's going on. Use the internet. We're here at home now. And I can tell already this is going to be a bunch of bullshit. But I got a no contract company, so I can cut it off anytime I want. Because I get too much into this shit. I mean, I'll be on the internet fucking 24 fucking hours a day, man. It's like a fucking addiction for me. Fucking, I feel like shit. So, but now I got a no contract one. I can just let it run out anytime I want. At the end of the month, just let it run out and be off it as long as the fuck I want. And whenever I want to start back up, just go down to the local office down here. Just walk inside the store, give them some more money, they'll turn it on right away. So that's gonna be fucking pretty cool. It's through fucking AT&T called Cricket. And AT&T, I told them to go shove it up their ass because they cut it off after 45 days, fuckers. What the fuck's with these dumb shits, man? They're usually supposed to go 90 days before they cut it off, you know. And I'm usually, you know, just 2 weeks, maybe a month at the most late, but, you know, the way it was, because I got a new job and shit, didn't have time to fucking write a fucking stupid ass fucking money order. Fuck that shit. I'd rather have a store where I can just fucking go in here locally, just fucking drop them in. Drop the money in right there, just go in there, here's your money, fuck it. Fuck this fucking shit, have to go get a fucking money or write a fucking check or fucking, and I'm not in a fucking bank account withdrawal bullshit. Although they have PayPal, some people have PayPal and all that shit, but fuck, that's just the way it is with me. So, anyway. Here we are with our fucking Hisnia belt. Because I got a fucking Hisnia from working at that fucking job the way I was pulling, so I think that's just the way it is. That can always be trumpeted. Lately, it's fire season around here, and lately every morning, since how I made some Wilhelm Reich adjustments around here. We've been getting clouds halfway through the day. Cool shit off. But anyway, so we got 30 seconds. But I've been up since 12 o'clock. It's 1:30 now, and all I had to eat just a couple peanuts with a little bit of chocolate raisins in there or something, you know, some goji berries and some water, so I'm good.